Alright guys, what is up? Good morning. We are 8 days out today. So I want to do full transparency here. Yesterday at 9 days out, I had like, I don't want to call it a relapse, but this is almost like an addiction, food and stuff like that. So I think I said in yesterday's video that the cheesecake milkshake, I saw that come up on my Sheets app for $1.99, and guess what? I'm not gonna call myself a mean name. I was gonna call myself Jackass, but so this jackass had to get one, right? Okay, 1,000 calories of milkshake. Haven't had milk in a while. Probably wasn't the best for my body as far as like digestion, inflammation, and all that. But okay, made a mistake, right? So then I went and trained. And then post-training, I ate what meal did I have? One of my meals, I can't remember. And then I was sitting there and I like broke again. I got a Sheets burrito. Now I got the most like calorie friendly one you could. So I guess realistically I just had a lot more carbs. But I had a Sheets burrito, and then I got a Sheets flatbread pizza. And for some reason I was obsessed with Sheets yesterday. And I'm gonna be honest, it was not good. Usually I really like our Sheets food. Last night's food was terrible. And I don't know, I was starving and it didn't taste good to me. And yet I still ate it. And then I had, Pop-Tart. So I don't know, that's calorie wise probably 2,000, maybe a little less again. So 1,000 on top, another 2,000 or so. So it's kind of crappy. Mentally, I feel, well actually I feel okay today. I mean I just got done doing my cardio. I did an hour and 20 minutes today to do a little bit of extra work. I did my abs and I did them very focused and intently because this is probably the last ab training I'll have. I did a lot of really good stretching, a lot of mobility work. So in hindsight, I'm kind of upset with myself for screwing up, but it's kind of reset myself. And had I planned a refeed, it wouldn't have been a big deal, but I didn't really plan that. I have a meal plan today as a slight refeed and or just like an enjoyment meal to kind of get me through. So it's kind of unfortunate. I'm still gonna have that meal today though, because that's what I have in my head mentally. I'm gonna do it. So we did a little bit of extra work. I just want to be transparent with you guys and admit that. I think that's people can come on a screen here and tell you like, oh yeah, I never do this. I don't cheat on my diet. I don't, I don't do any of this. Don't do any of that. When they're just looking at a camera and talking, right? So, sorry, I keep moving. I can't find a comfortable position for my hand. But so I just want to be honest with you guys. I cheated on my diet pretty bad yesterday. Probably had at least 3,000 calories more than I was supposed to. Now, granted, did it change my body much? Not really. I actually, I woke up a little bit heavier, but I looked pretty good still. I actually have a little more consistent digestion and bathroom usage, which again, I know I talk about that in some of my videos, which is a TMI, but when you're eating mostly protein and fats and fiber, especially the higher protein, there's nothing to go in and out of you. Like it just doesn't happen a lot, and you just don't ever, you never get that full emptying feeling, where I have had some full empty feelings today, which is good. It's still upsetting though that I broke, but all I can do is learn and get better mentally from that. And another thing I want to say is, so if you are prepping or doing something like this, or even on a hard diet, right? Whether you're prepping for a show or you want to look good at the beach because you're going to the beach in another week, or you're getting married, whatever. You're a model, you gotta shoot, I don't know. The people diet for a lot of things, or you just want to get healthier, right? Mistakes happen, and here's what you do. You learn and you move on. Yesterday I had a big mistake, ate too much food, and is it gonna change me from winning my show or losing? I don't know. Am I going to win it anyway? I don't know. I'm just going there to improve my look. So, and just to do as good as I can. Obviously I do everything to win, but this isn't, I'm not pro card chasing at the moment. I'm just trying to become a better bodybuilder and improve from my last showing, because I was not ready and I don't feel it represented myself as a bodybuilder or as a coach. So that's my big thing right now is with this show. If I go in there and I lose to 10 guys that are super good, I'm not going to be like, dude, I suck. Like, I might be bummed, but if they're better than me, they're better than me. That's just how it's going to be. That's the hard part about bodybuilding. It's so subjective and it's individual. So I'm training to win. I'm working out to win, but you never know. But shoot, I get on these tangents. But so anyway, you can learn from your mistake, and you can get better from your mistakes. So today I'm going to do that. Looking back on this, I had like a reflection this morning. I have some friends that I could have easily reached out to. I have two really good friends that that also compete in some bodybuilding, and they're great friends. And if I would just reach out to them, actually I have more than two really great friends, but I have two in mind that I could have reached out to and just said, hey guys, like I'm about to order 2,000 calories of food from Sheets, like, and they would have said no, or they would have called me. Like, I could have done that, and I could have had that reassurance or just that like little bit of help mentally, right? Because sometimes you get weak and you break, and this is for anything in life. You know, I'm not going to get into too deep of stuff, but just remember, you always have friends and you always have resources out there that can help you. Now granted, is me cheating on my diet that big of a deal in the grand scheme of life? No, but it's a learning opportunity, and you use those resources you have. Use your friends. Like, just say, hey, like, especially if they know what you're going through. Like a couple of these friends know like what I'm going through, and the hard work, and like like agony and devotion and all those things that are hard about this. They would have easily and more than willingly helped me and talked to me. And would it have worked? Who knows? Maybe I still would have ordered the food, but maybe not. It might have fixed me or helped me, you know, or they might have said, hey, why don't you just cook yourself some rice and have a little bit extra rice today? Like, there could have been a lot of opportunities and alterations I could have done just to get my little bit of food fix, right? But instead I go overboard. So that's one thing I want to tell you guys is, like, so if you're on a diet or whether you're facing deeper shit in life, use your friends. Reach out to your friends. They are there for a reason, and they are your friends for a reason, and they will always be your friend for a reason. So yeah, that's all I wanted to come on here and do. That's why I didn't record any videos that's why there wasn't an end meal to my last video, because I was there stuffing my face like a fat kid. But like I said, I did an hour and 20 minutes of cardio this morning, had a good ab session, good mobility session, did some posing. So I'm already ahead in the cardio department today. I am going to cut my carbs out until my carb meal, my little refeed cheat meal later, which you guys will see. I'm super excited for it. It's nothing crazy, but it's not going to be like yesterday where I had 3,000 calories over. But so yeah, all I can do is do some damage control. And there probably really isn't a whole lot of damage actually done, because my metabolism is moving so fast that like 2,200, 2,000 calories is like, it's like a little kid diet for me. I mean, like, my BMR is probably around 3,500 to 4,000, maybe higher at my leanness and my muscle mass. So like, I'm already in an extreme deficit. I'm doing a lot of cardio, and so it probably isn't even going to hurt me, but who knows? I'm not sure. But all I can do is some damage control today. So it's 12:30. Like I said, I went to the gym a little bit later to my cardio. Did some talking to somebody I know. And it was actually really enjoyable. We talked the whole time because he had to do some cardio too. We BS. I did an extra 20 minutes. I'm going to do some more cardio later. I'm going to train arms later. And I'm going to have a good, solid, enjoyable cheat meal later as well. So, So we're just gonna burn a little bit extra if we can today, and we're gonna do what we can. And tomorrow, we'll wake up and we'll be fine. But yeah, so I'm gonna have egg whites here in a little bit, guys. Probably just 300 grams, nothing crazy. I'm not gonna have my bagel today, and stuff like that. I may have some fruit before my lift later, I'm not sure, but we'll see. It depends on what time my cheat meal will arrive. So yeah, just wanted to update you guys. Sorry for the long rant and long explanation. I'm not great at this whole vlogging and talking thing yet. I just try to say what's coming to my mind and what I'm feeling and what happened. So sometimes maybe I should write stuff down and have a plan before I come in and talk. Okay, thank goodness my mic was on. I was gonna say, if I just sat here and talked, my mic was off, I'm going to be not happy. But yeah, so again, guys, I apologize. I'm an amateur very much at this, but I do hope you enjoy the content, and I hope you enjoy the transparency and the honesty. Ultimately, that's all I ever really want to be with people. So yeah, I'm not going to show you the egg white meal. I'm probably going to eat it. I'm going to do some editing, so I'm going to push my meals back a little bit too, just to, like I said, some damage control. But we'll get enough protein in today to keep our body good. But I'm going to do some editing. I had to edit yesterday's video. Yesterday I didn't get to edit the day before's video until like 8 o'clock. And that's when I like crammed food in, and it was just a mess, like total mess. And then there was some copyright issues because of the gym I was at. They were playing loud music, which is cool. I need to maybe work on my mic and see if I can fix how it doesn't picked up a bunch of music. You guys probably hear in the last video, but I don't get paid, so the copyright doesn't really matter. But at first it was trying to make me edit that part out, and I couldn't really figure out how to do that really easily. So but I think it's good now. I mean, the music's still on there, but like I said, I'm not getting paid, so it doesn't make a difference. So I will see you guys either at the next meal or at the gym. I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna have protein meals so far today. I'll definitely show you my cheat meal. Maybe do some ASMR. You guys want to hear me eat, right? Put my mics on and freaking slobber down some food. But yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Alright guys, it's been a minute. It is 4:56, so almost 5 o'clock, and I haven't eaten yet. So this is my first meal of the day. We're pushing it back, trying to make up from yesterday a little bit, and make some room for my little bit of cheat meal later. I don't typically advise doing this. I would have eaten normal today had I not went overboard last night when I wasn't supposed to. I would have just eaten normal and then adjusted one meal and had my cheat, but I kind of got myself all out of whack. And honestly, the fasting for a majority of the day actually has made me pretty productive. So meal one is light, 120 grams of tilapia, quarter teaspoon of salt. Just some salty goodness, fishy here, you know. So we're gonna eat this, go hit arms. I do gotta run some errands. I won't be getting my cheat meal till probably like 9 or 10. It's being brought to me, so I'll get it around then. So after my lift, I'll probably run some errands. I'll probably have egg whites then later on, or maybe more fish, and then hopefully have the cheat that'll hold me over until the cheat meal. But yeah, we're gonna crush some arms here. Ooh, they don't look too bad there, actually. My arms aren't anything crazy. At least I don't think they are, but we're gonna work on them. Crush them, probably about, maybe like 9 sets. I don't know, we'll see. 6 to 9 sets per bicep and tricep. So it's like 12 to 18 total. And probably a little bit of forearms. Probably, excuse me, last forearm workout. I might grab an energy drink as well, get my pump product going. I'm not really supposed to have the energy drinks right now, but the C4 sounds really good. One of the canned C4s, so we'll see what I end up doing. I'll see you guys at the gym. Alright guys, we got tricep push downs here with just like the easy curl bar or whatever. I've already done 2 sets. So this will be my third set. Shooting for like 12. I'm gonna be honest, feel like shit. Just having that fish is not enough food, but we'll get our meal here later tonight. So we gotta push through this mind over matter type of shit. Alright, let's go do our curls. Alright, supersetting those tricep pushdowns with a preacher machine here. Alright, so we did 3 sets of like a easy bar or V-bar push down, 3 sets of preachers here. Let's move on and hit another little superset. Alrighty, we got cable overhead rope extensions here. 3 sets again, about 12 to 15. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Alright guys, we're gonna superset that with rope hammer curls. Alright guys, so we superset that with the rope hammer curls here. This is gonna be my 3rd set. We're gonna go up a little bit, but this might be all she wrote for me today. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling good. Not really getting a pump. I should probably do a little bit of extra cardio. I'm overly stimmed out too. I definitely shouldn't have had the energy drink. It does not sitting well with me. Almost like the opposite of energy. It's like too much caffeine makes you feel shitty. That's kind of how where we're at right now. I can't even tell with the camera if the pump's decent, but it doesn't feel good, but we're not real vascular either. I don't know if it's from too much caffeine or what, but it is what it is. All right guys, so post-workout, guess what? It's not cheat meal time. I can't wait, but it's not time. It won't be here till after 10. So it's 7:30. I did arms. I did 6 sets of bis, 6 sets of tris. I'm dead inside right now. Cramping. I don't know if my electrolyte imbalance is a little bit out of whack. So what I did was I just got home from the gym. I had one banana, about 100 grams, for some potassium. And now I'm having 250 grams of egg whites with about 30 grams of avocado. Well, technically it's guacamole, but about 30 grams of guacamole for a little bit of fats, as well as some additional potassium. I'm assuming it's my potassium, or maybe just my water in general, but I've been drinking a decent amount of water, but I'm pretty stimmed up right now. I drank that energy drink and it totally melted my brain and melted my body, so I don't feel real good. Like I'm starving but don't want to eat this, but we're gonna eat it anyway. So just trying to get my potassium up a little bit, because I'm gonna have plenty of sodium here in about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Gonna just get some busy stuff done. I'm gonna eat this. It's actually really hot though right now. I almost had a protein shake instead because I didn't really want hot food, but I figured the egg whites, having a whole food would be a little bit better for me. But I'm gonna eat this. I'm just letting it cool for a few minutes. Then gotta do some cleaning up. I gotta run to the grocery store. I'm going to get I need egg whites. I just ran out actually. Luckily I had just enough basically. So I need egg whites. I need couple little things. I'm also going to do that to waste time, get a couple steps in. I did do 20 minutes of cardio after arms, which was like terrible, but I threw on a YouTube video. Shout out Austin Espy, or Epsy, Espy. I'm screwing up the name, my brain's not working, but he's an IFBB pro bodybuilder competing this weekend at the Tampa Pro. He competed last weekend or the weekend before that at the Chicago Pro. So first year pro, he's pretty impressive, classic physique guy. So I've been following him on his journey, just trying to use it as motivation and just try to learn things and pick up things, and for entertainment obviously. But he's a pretty cool dude, real down to earth and stuff. So if you guys want to watch somebody that's actually really jacked, he'd be the one to watch, not me. But we're working on it. We're gonna get there one day. Also, I decided, provided everything gets here in time, I'm a big classic physique fan. I think my body fits it okay, but I think I need to gain some size. I'm like 15 pounds off my weight cap as a amateur, so I got like 15 pounds of muscle to put on. So give or take. But I decided I think I'm gonna jump in the physique category at this next show here in, what is it, 8 days now. So I think I'm going to do a physique class as well. So I'm going to do open, whatever my height category is for physique, and then open probably C, I think would be my height category for classic physique. I'm not going to do novice, or technically I've done one show, so I can't do true novice. I just did a show like a month ago, but I'm not going to do novice. The classes are expensive, and I'd rather just compete for overalls. And even if I'm getting smoked, I'd rather get up there against I just want to jump in my open class, my classes that I'm in. I don't really want to do the novice, not because I think there's anything wrong with doing it. I just don't want to spend the extra money. And if I'm going to do 2 classes, I'm going to try physique out just to see how I fare against some other guys in that category. But my heart is classic physique. That's what I want to do. So as a bodybuilder, that'll be my goal moving forward still. But I need to do some growing. My legs need to come up some. They've been hindered a little bit with my bulging disc, so I haven't been able to train them as hard. And I actually feel like they were bigger a couple years ago. But we'll work on that, and we'll try to make those improvements for those. If not, then we got to do physique and hide them a little bit. Although a lot of the good guys in physique have good legs too. So, but yeah, so I think that's my plan. If I get some energy later, I'll do a couple little classic or a couple physique poses, and you guys can let me know what you think. But I ordered the shorts, ordered some Chula wear shorts, so 15 inchers. So provided they get here in time, I'm gonna hop in the physique division. And if they don't get here in time, I'll have to go find some board shorts that'll work for the show somewhere. I don't know, maybe I might be able to find them somewhere, but I'm hoping they come in time because they weren't super cheap, and they're kind of sweet looking. So, but yeah, we're gonna give that a shot, I think. I kind of just decided that last minute earlier today. Excuse me. But yeah, so I'm sorry for the kind of lame workout today. Just don't have the power, don't have the energy right now. I really just wanted to get moving a little bit and do some stuff. So, but I shouldn't have gotten the energy drink. I even said that before I went and got it. I got a Rain instead of a C4 too, so it's even more caffeine, and I fell for the 2 for $5 deal, and it was stupid. I shouldn't even bought it, but because I already took my fat burner pills, which the Cycling AM has 150 milligrams of caffeine in it. I already took those pre-workout, so that would have stacked with another 300. That's 450 milligrams of caffeine. Way too much for me. Way too much for probably anybody, unless you're like a stim junkie, which I'm not. So it kind of just made me feel like crap. But oh well, you know, we got something done. I still did 20 minutes of cardio, even though it was terrible cardio, just light on the bike. We're gonna eat this, go feed the dogs, clean up a little bit, run to the grocery store, try to stay busy till about 10:30, and that's when my girlfriend is bringing me back Cane's. Let's go, baby. So we're gonna get a Caniac combo. I think I'm gonna eat the whole thing. We'll see. I made the arrangements with my diet, and you know, so, but oh, I'm freaking pumped for Cane's. Cane's is like my favorite fast food joint that I can't get all the time, especially because it's only in Ohio. I live in Pennsylvania. It might be at other places, but it's nowhere near me. I also don't have a Chipotle or a Chick-fil-A or a Five Guys or anything like that. We just got a Jersey Mike's, which is kind of sick, but like we don't have anything cool or anything crazy, you know, typical stuff. Mickey D's, which is my go-to usually, but so yeah, I'm gonna get some Cane's. I'm gonna house that later. It's gonna feel so good. Tomorrow we're gonna train legs. Today was my last crazy. Sorry guys, battery died. For some reason, I never realize or never see that it's dying. But so yeah. Anyway, it died. But like I was saying, I think we're getting the Cane's. Can't wait to eat it. It's my favorite place. Maybe do a little ASMR. I'll put the mic on and see how it picks up. The mics I have aren't crazy great, but they're not bad. I mean, so we'll see how it does with like an ASMR video, or an ASMR little eating thing. Some of you guys might not like it, but that's too bad, too sad, I guess. Or, but that's what we're gonna do. So I'm excited for that. I really can't remember what I was saying. Once it died, I ate my food and then went and got a battery. But so yeah, we're gonna eat the Cane's and then we're gonna go. Or well, that's not till later. But yeah, we're gonna eat the Cane's and we're gonna hit legs tomorrow. Oh, I remember what I was saying. Today was like my last hard cardio day. So like the rest of this next week. So tomorrow and up until Thursday, probably, give or take, our cardio is dropped to 20 minutes. And the other reason I'm going to keep it as 20 is I don't want to cut it completely. I kind of think there's a little bit of recovery benefit from it. But it'll be light. I might even cut it Wednesday, Thursday, I don't know. But at least going to do a cut like 3 or 4 days of cardio this week. So it'll be 20 minutes tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, probably. So like 5 days maybe. But yeah, cardio is way down. So we're dropping from minimum an hour to 20 minutes, which is a third drop, which in the last couple, like last week, I've been doing at least an hour and 20 minutes, just an hour in the morning and 20 minutes post-workout. So that's going to be a huge relief. We will eat a fairly regular day tomorrow. So we'll have the cheat tonight, fairly regular day tomorrow, probably carbs in all meals, which is nice. But then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday will be our depletion days, so it'll be low carb again. Point of that is to get rid of all that glycogen, so we'll do a lot of glycogen wasting workouts, basically getting pumps and higher rep, lower weight, nothing hard. I'm not gaining muscle in this next week. I'm not gaining muscle now really, but really not going to gain it in this next week. So the carbs will come down. We'll deplete of glycogen. And then I spilled over at my last show. I also wasn't lean enough, so it really probably didn't matter. But my body can handle quite a bit of food, quite a bit of carbs. But if you don't hit it perfect, you're gonna go too far one way probably. Usually spilled. I also didn't sleep before my last show, so none of that water flushed off me, and it just gave me a really soft, bubbly, crappy, marshmallowy looking look. But so the idea is I'm going to deplete until Tuesday. Start carbing up Wednesday. Thursday will be my higher carb days. Friday is going to be more of a buffer day, so I'm going to have carbs on Friday, but it might not be like Wednesday, Thursday. I might have 600 grams plus of carbs, maybe 800. Probably not 1,000 like I did that the other day, but maybe 600 to 800 probably on Wednesday / Thursday. Probably both days are pretty close to that, and then Friday will be more of a buffer day. So like if I'm still flat, you know, it might be a 400 or 500 carb day. If I'm looking pretty good, it might be okay. We're gonna eat 6 times today. 30 to 50 grams of carbs in each meal. Try to maintain the look. So then I weigh in Friday night. I'm not worried about making weight, provided I don't somehow I don't know. I think I can weigh up to as long as I measure in at 6'2" and taller, which is what I did. I measured in at 6'2", I think, on the dot my last show. I think I can weigh 232. So I'm not really worried about making weight. I'd have to really screw up and eat a lot of food to go over my weight cap, and at that point I might as well not compete because I'm going to be a water buffalo again. But so I'm not really worried about making weight, even if I have to somehow measure below 6'2". I'm not worried about making, I think it's 224 for the next weight. I'm not really worried about making that either. So although I'm a little bit close to that, but we'll weigh in Friday, and then that's when I'll be at the hotel and trying to relax and monitoring my body, monitoring that. Probably cut water around 5 or 6 p.m. I shouldn't say cut it completely, but pretty much stop drinking water, sipping with meals, probably like a couple sips. I probably will have a little bit better of a number idea when I have an idea where my weight's at. But yeah, that's kind of the only real manipulation I'm gonna make. I don't cut sodium. If anything, I might actually raise sodium a little bit. I will have some potassium and taurine and magnesium on hand, just in case I have any crazy cramping, for some reason when I cut water. Today I had some bad cramping actually, so I don't know if it's because of all the food I had last night, it just screwed me up or what, but so I will have that on hand if I need it, but I don't really foresee myself needing it. I'll take vitamin C as a natural diuretic, and maybe some black coffee and vodka. I don't know, we'll see, but nothing crazy, no wild stuff on the plan. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. I'm looking at the next week or so. Obviously it's easier said than done, some of it, but I think if we can put together a solid peak, I can perform relatively decent at this show. I don't know, it just depends on who shows up, but I think I can bring a solid look in both physique and classic physique. And then we're going to go into an off season, and well, probably a fairly long one because I need to grow, so and then we'll see from there. But definitely enjoy the process, although this last week has been a rough, tough one, but I think that's part of it, and I have to learn how to get through this, and like break through some of these mental barriers and stuff like that, and push your body to the limit to be the best you can. Especially if I plan on competing at like a national level show in the future. It won't be this year, obviously, but maybe in a year it will be. I don't know. But if I plan on competing at something like that, I need to be able to get really conditioned. I need to be able to dig deeper than this even, so, because I'm not conditioned enough to be competitive at a national show. So I just gotta keep breaking through these barriers and these plateaus and pushing myself mentally and getting stronger in that aspect and figuring out things that work for me. The carb cycling approach really worked for me. I kind of went away from that this last week, and it kind of got hard again. So I think the carb cycling approach is something I'm going to do for the whole prep next time. But yeah, we'll talk about all this crap later, because who knows how I'm going to look. I still have 8 more days to go, but I do sometimes just like to sit here and reflect and talk about, what the plan is, and inform you guys, that way you guys have an idea and have an idea what I'm thinking. And maybe if you're in a prep, or you want to prep yourself at some point, you have some information. I'm by no means an expert yet, but I'm learning and I'm constantly improving, I think, in that aspect, because when I do my cardio, I'm watching podcasts and informational videos about peaking and this and like all that stuff, from peaking to the science-based lifting aspects to sleeping, and to every aspect that there is really, as far as bodybuilding and physique and functional athletics and sports training that there is. I'm trying to cover it. I'm trying to watch it and learn it. So it happened to be more peaking and prepping this last month or so, but that's what I do, and that's what I like to do, especially during my cardio. That's where my cardio is like a learning process for me. It's like taking a class every day. I do an hour cardio. I'm sitting there learning for an hour, listening to people that are much smarter than me, reading things that have data and are supported and all that. So anyway, I'm just kind of rambling again. Sorry guys, I get into these type of things. I am going to get some of my nighttime supplements ready. I take like magnesium, Gorilla Mind, or Gorilla Dream or whatever, Gorilla Calm. So get some of that stuff together. That way I can just have it ready to rock. Run some errands and be excited to eat the canes later. I might get a bath if I have time, an Epsom salt bath. We'll see. But I will see you guys hopefully at the canes meal, and I hope I can. My stomach actually kind of hurts right now from eating. I just hope it feels really good in like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and the food just like goes down like I'm imagining it, because in my head it's like I don't have words to describe how good it's gonna be. So all right guys, I'll see you at the canes meal. Okay guys, it is time for the canes. Let's go. Thanks to my lovely girlfriend bringing me home some canes on a trip to Ohio. Oh my goodness. Like, this is otherworldly. Oh my goodness, the cane sauce is so good. Those of you who hate on canes and say the chicken has no flavor, no seasoning and stuff, that's why they have the sauce, dude. Like, it's like getting French fries and eating with ketchup. If French fries are done right, you don't need ketchup. But 95% of you use ketchup because you think you need it, or because they do need it, right? So that's why the sauce is there. So if you dislike the chicken,
cry about it. Use the sauce. And it's amazing, right? She doesn't eat chicken, so. But, alright guys, I'm not going to record this whole thing because, truthfully, I just want to have intimate time with me and my food. And, it's going to get kind of crazy up in here, so. But post-show, I'll record some bigger eatings for you guys. I did double the mic up, so maybe you get some ASMR of that. But I'm going to put the bread with the chicken, a little bit of sauce. I'm just going to go nuts here. So we'll see you tomorrow for leg day. And hopefully we have a little bit better mindset and we're feeling better. But this is already feeling good. I've only had like one chicken tender. So, all right, guys, see you tomorrow.